colorful commercials, and of course, we're going to patronize one of them every day, somehow, some way. You know, just pick one, adopt one business, right? And say, well, I'm going to take my clothes to these cleaners. We are family. You remember that cleaners?
That's right.
Everybody bring your clothes to clean. You know. That's right. You know, that's something like that. Just take your cleaner's clothes there instead of taking it to Vietnamese. I know they give you a couple of $1 break, but keep that dollar in the black community. There's a phone call, right?
Yeah, I think we had a phone call.
The phone call is on the air. You know, this is a call. Yes or no? I voted. I'm the only one who said don't hang them, but you know, lock them up. Don't hang them. You know. So you say hang them? Hello, hang?
Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum salam.
No. Hey, brother. I just want to make some quick statement because I want somebody else to come in.
Yeah.
Okay. A Caucasian man, there's 3 ways that he kills us. In his books, in the food he feeds us, and you know, we're sexual beings. Watch who you sleep with.
Yes.
Okay? When he inject you, like those flu shots, I never mess with them flu shots. You don't know what they shoot.
I don't.
You don't know what they shoot in you. When you take a shot in you, you know that might be your death, a slow death.
Oh, really?
Yes, because you don't know what they put in you. I haven't had the flu yet, and I haven't taken any shots. I eat properly.
Good food.
I know who I'm sleeping with, and I don't inject different things in my body that I know not supposed to be in there. You know, and I try not to be around the environment. Like
no main line through the vein.
Right. They had somebody that catches somebody with TB. They caught him. They caught a bus. I think he broke out of jail or something. And he caught a bus to L.A. and he had TB. And,
spreading the whole bus.
Yeah, this was on yesterday's news. And he infected a lot of people with TB. So TB is out now. And
yeah, TB is out. Meningitis, is out here. Now. Can you imagine that in a country like the United States of America, people still die of TB?
Now the man is in power. This is chemical warfare. See, you have to know who your open enemy is. See, we still captured people that were brought over here and educated like he educated us, but really he trained us. When you say education, that means that you have to have knowledge of yourself and knowledge of your neighbors. You know, if you don't know who you are, James Thomas or Johnny Bear, that's a white man's name. You know, give him his name back and give him everything back and get out of his box. And we think in a black box instead of thinking in a white box, and we'll be all right.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know what to say. My name is Tunde Okorodudu. That's why I put R for Roderick. They gave me one too.
Well, my name is Olatayo Akanbi Oyekan. My name is a authentic.
No, just
Yoruba.
R. Tunde Okorodudu. Don't call me.
I don't have no Igbo name.
Another phone call again, please. How you doing, caller? You're on the air.
Thank you. I just wanted to inject to you that the prophet of 1,400 years ago, Ibn Abdullah, let me say this. He said, there's no disease cannot be cured but old age and death. Therefore, we need to seek those in amongst us. We have the knowledge, clean it up, you know, send them in their areas for those conditions.
Dr. Balaka is in Nigeria. He can heal.
Wherever it is.
The Nigerian government is listening to the European advisor. While there's a doctor right there.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Those who have the knowledge can clean it up. And it says also, the prophet says, those who are cured or well, don't hang in those areas. Don't go and put themselves in an area unless they have the knowledge of cleaning it up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
In other words, stay away from that if you know that area is contaminated.
Of course.
Stay
away from it. If you know that it's a drug-infested neighborhood, why hang around there? Don't even go around there. Just stay away from there because you might be a victim of drive-by shooting, right?
Right, that's right.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. But then we send those in who have the knowledge because there's no disease can
stay away from drug-infested
but old age and death.
Don't be walking through that area, go to play around that area.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, thank you very much, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Tunde,
sir.
Beyond to you, assalamu alaikum.
Maalaikum salam.
Excellent. Thank you.
You know, Tunde, the last caller, not this, the one before, you know, that's Mr.
Abubakar. Yeah, Abdul
I always.
yeah. Well,
He says we don't know the knowledge of self. That is a very big, important statement. When you have Obasanjo and some other presidents of Africa listening to a white advisor, when we do have cure in that same country, and not listening and not believing
in our own
people, in our own cure, you know, that's lacking the knowledge of self.
Well, they got to wake up now. Then the cure is not coming from nowhere but us.
They're not going to cure us. We have to cure ourselves.
Right there. We have to cure ourselves. So what do you think? Hang or don't hang? I say don't hang. Hang up? What's your call?
But let me tell you this. This AIDS epidemic in Africa has been in the news for the last couple of months. I don't know where you've been. Colonel Powell has been over there. You know, like I know, we have to change the behavior. I don't give a damn what they injected in your community. We got to stop sleeping with everybody. Black men got to stop going hut to hut, just like in America, just like in Africa. 30, 40 women is not good. They're killing whole families here, there, and everywhere. Don't make no excuses because it is a behavior.
Sister, wait. Let me make one correction.
But it's a behavior.
Yeah, but that's not the only reason. We are talking about injection.
Wait a minute.
Let's
Let's be focused on what we are saying.
No, I know what you're focusing on. Do not sell it short. If we do not change the behavior, we have just like
okay, that's good. That is one part of it.
That's one part of it.
That's good.
Big picture.
No.
We're dealing with the whole big picture.
I agree with you. That's good. That's one part. That's one part. What we are talking about are doctors injecting our people with AIDS. Where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? You haven't. You're talking about sleeping. You're talking about sleeping with women. I'm talking about doctors injecting.
We're killing ourselves. We're having babies that are dying.
Okay, that's okay. Babies don't have sex, woman. Babies don't have sex.
We're not helping each other.
Babies don't have sex.
Okay, thank you.
I understand what you're saying.
She's passionate about
I understand what you said. Sister, what you're saying is good. You're right.
Don't clam on that.
You're right.
There's a bigger picture.
There's a bigger picture here.
You haven't been nowhere.
Babies don't have sex. I mean, look at, we just read the news now.
Where were
396 babies were injected.
So that one
Doctors Without Borders, 5 million Africans were injected. This ain't no sex. This is 5 million people who didn't have sex. And yet they have the AIDS virus. So what do you want to do about that?
So we should not talk about that.
So you want to say we shouldn't have sex anymore?
Colin Powell went to Africa to say AIDS. Who is Colin Powell?
Please.
Colin Powell just on.
Please, we're talking about. Don't let's miss the issue here. We have a serious problem on our hands here. We have a conspiracy to wipe us out, and you're talking about sex?
We've been having sex for 500 years. African men have 3, 4, 5 wives. They never had AIDS.
What are you talking about?
So don't bring that issue.
We are the parents of the whole of every race. If we didn't have sex, nobody will be here.
Caller on the air, how you doing? Go ahead.
What do you mean don't bring it up? You want us to address the issues? We are trying to address the issues here. There are certain behaviors that really need to be changed. What's your resolution? I'm very curious.
Look, I'll throw a question. Answer my question. Let's be focused on the issue. I'm not going to delve, but we already know about sex.
Focusing on HIV.
No, focus on HIV. There are 393 children infected with HIV virus. What is your vote? If you don't have a vote on that, that's the subject of today. I don't want to debate. I agree with you. We should not talk about.
I already know how many kids are infected in Africa.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you're not the first one to bring it on the air. We are people out here who do follow the news and do know what's going on over there.
All right,
just came back from Africa. What are you telling me? I want to know what is the resolution. What is the solution that you think you should? What do you think?
I agree with you. You know,
I have a resolution. We have cure.
You know what? I agree with you.
Okay,
we already have cure.
We need to have a cure.
But we're telling you that the governments of Africa are not listening to the doctors of their own people who can cure it. Where were you when we're saying that?
We have cure already.
Are you trying to fight me or you want to cure AIDS? Don't be personal now. Come on. This is serious. Just like you care, I care too. That's why. But I'm not going to be dealing with the petty issue. I'm going to deal with the big conspiracy. That's where we differ.
The problem is they say, maybe because Africans have more than sex. You guys listening too much of the white media, man.
Stories. Caller on the air, go ahead. Okay, wrap up.
Let's
This
wrap
is a
up.
hot story. We're going to continue next week. Sisters, be very cautious about this angle you are taking. You are not even looking at the big picture. I know you care about the sex issue, but what about the people who don't even have sex? They just have drugs. They just inject themselves with drugs. So everybody who has AIDS,
because that is what the European media wants you. Is sex? They say black people are sexual.
And you want to buy it.
And you're buying it.
You're buying
I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying we shouldn't watch our behavior. We need to prevent.
Yeah, of
Prevention
course.
is better than cure. Don't get me wrong. Now,
Well, don't waste the whole program. Don't waste my program just at that issue. We're talking about conspiracy
But there's
to
a
wipe out the
conspiracy.
continent, and you're talking
What
about
that one?
sex.
How come you're not talking
You're
about?
not talking about that. You're talking about Colin Powell went to Africa. So what? He's not there to solve our problem. He's an errand boy.
That's right.
Happy Father's Day to you all over
Happy Father's Day to everywhere, all the fathers out there.
Thank you. I'm
And
one
keep
too.
the spirit.
3 of them are at my home waiting for me.
That's right.
I take care of my kids. You don't have to worry about that. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Thank you, Tayo.
Right.
We'll see you all next week.
When it's time for entertainment watching, TV network.